Do you struggle to speak English? Do you feel hesitation or nervousness when you try to speak? Or perhaps you feel that people are going to judge you? If this sounds like you, then watch this video till the end. Hello, beautiful, beautiful people. My name is Zenith. If you are new here on this channel, I help you become more confident and fluent in English communication. Today we are going to talk about something that I get a lot of questions about. So a lot of you guys DM me saying that you want to start speaking in English, you want to improve, but every time you start, you feel this hesitation, this nervousness, this fear of being judged, and because of that, you just stop trying. Let me tell you something. This is not limited to you. I was at a similar place a few years back where, I did not have an environment of speaking in English, and because of that, I used to feel a lot of judgment and hesitation when I wanted to speak. But, okay, hear me out. The thing is that, as I have told you in my previous video, that people don't think about us as much as we think about us, and as much as we think that they are thinking about us. And even if they are, haven't you heard that people judge you no matter what you do? You cannot please everyone around you, and you shouldn't honestly try to do that. I will tell you a story. I'll share a story from my childhood. There was this friend I had. His English was like really bad back in school, and he used to like speak broken sentences. The grammar was really messed up, and coming from me at that time, it is saying something because mine wasn't good either. But one thing that I admired about him a lot is that no matter what happened, no matter how many people judged him or how many people, just looked at him funny, he just kept on trying. And today, after I don't know, a few years from when he started, he's working somewhere in London. He has a great job, and yeah, his life is going on. If you want to speak English confidently, if you want to improve your communication skills, if you want to feel confident when you speak, there's only one solution for you. And that is step out of your comfort zone and start speaking. So if you think that people are going to judge you, your friends, your family members, or any XYZ person out there, there's this one thing that I do. I sit back and I think, is this going to matter to me in the next 5 years? Is what this person is saying or feeling or thinking going to affect me in the next 5 years? And if the answer that comes back is no, which most likely it will be, then I say to myself that I am not going to think about it for one more second. I am not going to spend even one more minute of my life thinking about that particular problem that doesn't even exist or is not going to exist in the next 5 years in my life. Okay, now I'm going to tell you some practical things that you can do. So the first thing that I have spoken about in my previous videos as well is shadowing. Shadowing is something that you can do at home by yourself without the help of anyone if you don't have anybody to speak in English with. I will give the link of that video in the comments or down below, and just check it out if you want to know the step-by-step of how shadowing works. Now, there's the second thing I used to do when I started on my journey, and that is use small words instead of using like really big and really fancy words in English. I know it is tempting, and if you can remember it, then that is great. However, it is not essential. I always say that learn synonyms of a word. For instance, suppose you learn a new word, catastrophe. But while you are speaking and you have to use that particular word in a sentence, you are not able to recall it. So make sure to learn everyday small substitutes of that word as well. For instance, instead of saying that car accident was a catastrophe, you can say the car accident was terrible or the car accident was a disaster. I hope that makes sense. So for this third solution, you're gonna have to spend some money. Okay, so the weird thing is that when people spend money on something, that is when they take it more seriously as compared to a thing that they spend nothing on. It's weird, but it is what it is, the way of the world. Anyway, so I have like some apps for you that you can go on and practice your English if you are somebody who thinks that you just cannot go out there in the world and start talking to people because it is too much for you. There are a lot of apps out there these days that are helping people with one-on-one classes, one-on-one sessions, or group sessions as well. There is Camly, Ingvarta, Clappingo, Ace Fluency. There is Legoda, and yeah, that is basically all I have at the moment. By the way, this video is not sponsored, so these are just some of the apps I have come across that I think might be able to help you with your journey. Fourth thing, you guys, is to talk to yourself in front of a mirror. This is a life-changing activity. Just write something down, 4 or 5 lines from a movie that you've been watching. Write somebody's dialogue, write about your day, take a topic, write on that. It doesn't matter what you're writing. You just have to go and speak to yourself in front of a mirror. It does wonders for your confidence, trust me. It is a really good activity, good exercise, because that way you can actually look at yourself while you're saying something. You can look at your expressions, and yeah, that is a great thing to enhance your confidence. See, I know it is going to be hard at first, but as you go on, it is going to be easier for you. Consistency, as I always say, is the key. It is not enough. I do get DMs sometimes. People ask me, is it okay if I practice on Saturdays and Sundays? So I just want to say that if you want to become fluent, and if you want to become fluent fast, you have to surround yourself with English. And you have to be consistent. It is not enough to do it on Saturdays and Sundays. You will have to practice every day. Even if it is for 15 minutes, you guys. It's not that big a deal. Believe you me. You think you are alone in this, but honestly you aren't. I have taught a lot of people. I have been a soft skills and communications lecturer. I have taught engineers. I have taught working professionals like teachers, professors. I have taught a lot of people, and I am telling you, this is a very common problem with a very simple solution. Just follow these 4 steps and be consistent, and you are going to be fluent in no time. Well, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope that this is going to help you when you're going to follow these steps. If you have any problems, do let me know in the comments. And yeah, we are going to do now what we always do at the end of a big video. Do make as many mistakes as possible, because making mistakes only means that you are learning. You do not have to impress the society. You do not have to impress anybody. Your goal is to become fluent in English, and that is exactly what we are going to do together.